Hi, this is George Wager, the crazy old bastard. Somehow I managed to raise a liberal for a son, but we decided we wouldn't talk politics. But the other day, I had a conversation with him about Latinos. Okay, in the early 70s, myself and two of my friends opened up a craft distributing house in Garden Grove, California. And we had 40 Latinos working for us. And those 10 years, I learned something very important. These are wonderful people. These are hardworking people. These are people who cause no problem. These are people who are very much family oriented. They shouldn't have to get dead trying to come to our country. They shouldn't have to hide in the shadows. The way to make this thing solve is to take politics out of it. And the way to take politics out of it is to have everybody who's here illegal to register so we know who you are and where you are. Then you will get a work permit and a permit to get a driver's license, insurance, and pay taxes just like the rest of us. What you won't get is the ability to vote in a state election or a federal election. But yes, like a school board, because your kids are in school, you should be allowed to vote there. Okay? So what happens is you're no longer important as a voting bloc to the Democrats. So they won't care what happens. Trump will still realize that you're a net positive to this country. And he's a businessman. He will go for a program like this. Okay? These people need to not be in the shadows. They need to come out and they need to work. One of the things that I learned with all these people that work for me, every 1st of December, they packed up, took their money, and they went back to Mexico, and they showed back up at the end of January. Okay? And so I always said to them about getting across the border. They paid to get across the border. Don't tell anybody, but I went down to San Clemente and picked them up sometimes. Shh, don't tell nobody. Okay, they should have an opportunity for the American dream. If they can't vote in an election, then they're not politically sound, then they'll get to stay here in this country. They may not be able to vote. Their kids that are here now may not be able to vote. But any children that are born here become American citizens. So in one generation, all those people that are illegal will be American citizens and be part of the American dream.